FIFA Pro have filed a legal complaint against FIFA.
Can't take it anymore. National match calendar which is beyond saturation.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup is officially delivering the most electrifying football in human history, smashing global viewing records across the US and Europe as millions of fans witness absolute tactical masterclasses on the pitch every single night. But behind the stadium lights, a dark, hidden reality is unfolding. A $200 million asset gets a straight red card for saying 0 words. This is FIFA's new corporate muzzle. Think about this. Back in 1970, Pelé played just 6 World Cup matches to win the entire trophy. Today, players face a brutal, exhausting 8-match marathon under the shocking Prestiani law. Covering your mouth to speak triggers an immediate match expulsion. Just look at the match between Paraguay and Turkey. Forward Miguel Almiron made unfortunate history by becoming the absolute first player sent off under this exact rule, leaving his team completely stranded before halftime. Yet, when England's Jude Bellingham did it during their tense draw against Ghana, the VAR didn't even intervene, sparking massive outrage over a glaring double standard on the global stage. Believe it or not, AI-powered broadcasting cameras now use instant lip-reading software to monitor every single player conversation. This means one unscripted on-pitch insult can destroy a $40 million sneaker sponsorship deal in less than 5 minutes. Administrative executives created this speech ban exclusively to protect global television broadcasting revenue from PR disasters. This isn't random. The rule was hastily built because Benfica's Gianluca Prestiani covered his mouth during a chaotic Champions League clash to direct unprovable toxic verbal abuse at Real Madrid star Vinicius Jr. Because the referees couldn't legally prove a single word on camera, corporate sponsors panicked, forcing administrative executives to change the rules of the game overnight. The numbers get even more insane when you realize elite European clubs pay $500,000 a week to own a player's complete image rights. Modern player contracts now contain strict morality clauses that fine athletes up to 20% of their wages for bad publicity. These contracts contain hidden clauses that penalize athletes financially for bringing corporate partners into public disrepute. Referees are now instructed to act as corporate police officers to keep the multi-billion-dollar game perfectly clean. But this extreme psychological censorship is hiding a much darker physical crisis happening behind the scenes. FIFA expanded the upcoming global tournament format to a brutal, historic 48-team bracket. This expands the tournament from 52 matches to an unprecedented 104 games in total. Elite athletes must now run 12 grueling kilometers per match in record-breaking 40-degree summer heat waves. The International Footballers Association warns that top players now get less than 12 days of absolute summer rest. Medical data proves that extreme physical exhaustion increases catastrophic knee ligament tears by over 30%. When a superstar breaks down, the employing club loses their entire 9-figure transfer market investment instantly. We are already seeing the cracks. Look at the immense physical strain on icons like Mohamed Salah trying to carry Egypt through suffocating conditions, or exhausted squads breaking down on live television. When international managers complain, FIFA strikes back instantly, even going as far as completely revoking media credentials for journalists who dare to criticize these match decisions on air. This could potentially trigger the financial risks, an unprecedented Cold War between wealthy club owners and tournament administrators. Historically, passion and explosive anger were celebrated as the emotional heartbeat of global football folklore. Exhausted human bodies produce unstable minds, causing on-pitch player anger to hit an all-time high. FIFA officials anticipated this mass player rebellion and weaponized the mouth-covering rule to hide the anger. If a player tries to complain about the lethal scheduling, they are instantly removed from the pitch. Modern football is no longer a sport. It is a volatile corporate machine sacrificing human assets for profit. Are these strict rules saving the game, or is corporate greed destroying football permanently? This gives me something to think about. Are we witnessing the final generation of true passionate football storytelling? And are we perfectly fine with the sport transforming into a scripted, predictable corporate product where players are treated like corporate robots? What if your favorite club's best player suffered a season-ending injury during these extra matches? Would you blame the modern tournament schedule, or do players simply have a duty to risk it all for international glory no matter the cost? And does micromanaging player conversations and using AI cameras actually protect the integrity of the game? Or are these hyper-strict modern rules slowly stripping away the raw, human passion that made us fall in love with football in the first place? Drop your verdict in the comments below and subscribe to look behind the curtain. This is Qrazzles.